Don't Worry Darling has just premiered and the critics' reviews are already not looking good. Combine it with the backlash and drama around the cast and we've got a disaster in the making. Maybe it's time to worry about the fate of the movie. But what happened on the filming set to start this whole spectacle? Is the drama surrounding the movie really a PR disaster, or was it done on purpose? From the Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde dating rumours to Olivia's feud with her lead, Florence Pugh, we've seen the drama surrounding the movie slowly unfold for months. The first and the most obvious sign that something was wrong behind the scenes was Pugh's lack of promotions. It's known about Florence that she loves to promote her own projects and to be proud of her work, but that didn't happen with Don't Worry Darling. According to the tabloids, the reason for that was that Florence, who portrays Alice Chambers in the movie, had some professional and personal disagreements with Olivia. The disagreements resulted in Pugh refusing to do the press tour for the movie, with the only exception of her walking on the red carpet in the Venice Film Festival. The rumours say that the disagreement was based on Pugh allegedly being uncomfortable with Olivia and Harry's offset romantic relationship, which developed during the shooting of the movie. The reason was that Olivia was at the time still with her husband and Florence's friend, Jason Sudeikis. According to Page 6 Insider, Jason and the kids visited Olivia on set at the beginning a few times, so I think this all made people feel a little bit uncomfortable. But that's not all. Another disagreement between the director and the actress involved the intimate scenes featured in the movie between Florence and Harry. While Wilde saw them as integral for the storytelling, to show female hunger for this type of pleasure, Florence declared, "When it's reduced to your intimate scenes or to watch the most famous man in the world go down on someone, it's not why we do it. It's not why I'm in this industry." It's apparent that Pugh thinks that many people will see the movie only for those scenes because they involve Styles, as he hasn't been seen before. And the fact that a newbie, Harry Styles, was paid significantly more than experienced Florence, whose back has to hurt from carrying the movie on her shoulders with her performance, sure didn't help. The conflict was boiling for too long, but the time had finally come for it to explode. The long-awaited grand finale of the feud happened at the premiere during the Venice Film Festival this Monday. Before the red carpet event, there was the infamous press conference, from which the quotes and new memes were trending all over social media. Almost everybody has seen Chris Pine's Joker moment happening in real time, as he had to listen to Harry Styles' nonsense answers about the movie. From the beginning, the event looked awkward because of the participating director and the cast of the movie, which included Harry Styles, Chris Pine, Gemma Chan and Nick Kroll. But there was the obvious elephant in the room, Pugh's absence. According to the director Olivia, Florence couldn't make an appearance during the press conference in Venice because of her quote-unquote busy schedule with the filming of the continuation of Dune. She said in the interview, "I know as a director how disruptive it is to lose an actor even for a day, so I'm very grateful to her and to Dune director Denis Villeneuve for helping us." Little did Olivia know that Florence was already in Venice enjoying her drink unbothered, avoiding the drama and participating in painful-to-watch interviews. To add fuel to the fire of the conflict, Florence also posted an iconic post on her Instagram profile with the caption, "I'm here." Some people found it childish, petty and unprofessional, but the majority agree that it was queen behaviour. It was inevitable that someone would try to address the rumours. When the director Olivia Wilde was asked about the drama surrounding the movie, she only said,
"As for all the endless tabloid gossip and all the noise out there, I mean, the internet feeds itself. I don't feel the need to contribute. I think it's sufficiently well-nourished."
At the same time, she tried to distract the press by praising Pugh's performance in Don't Worry Darling by saying that she was honoured to have her as her lead. While Olivia refused to add to the rumours, Pugh didn't have those same reservations. When Florence appeared on the red carpet, she was asked about her character in the movie, and she said, "I think it's very, very inspiring to see a woman push back and say no and question everything. It's very exciting to see a woman do that in and out and off camera." It was obvious that Florence didn't come to play when she later confirmed in the evening when she left during the standing ovation on a mission to avoid Olivia at all costs. To add more to the drama of the festival premiere, Florence was not the only one avoiding Olivia. Styles not only refused to be near Wilde, he even refused to make eye contact with her. The fans think that it didn't make sense as they're supposed to be a couple for a year now, even though they never admitted it publicly. There is still a possibility that they're a PR couple to enhance the promotion of the movie. What might be surprising to some fans, to make his avoidance even more obvious, Harry didn't choose to kiss Olivia after the end credits and standing ovation as the fans would think, but his co-star Nick Kroll. Both of them acted more like a couple the whole evening than the quasi-official pair. The avoidance of both Harry and Florence caused logistical problems during the photo shoot on the red carpet and later in seat placement for the screening. One of the tweets suggested that Olivia was wildly unpopular among the cast of her own movie. The fact that no one wanted to stand beside Olivia is so hilarious to me. Chris Pine so did not want to do so. Man's trying to get Nick Kroll stand beside her. Even the joint photo of the stars feels somehow disjoined and full of tension. But to make the train wreck work, according to some Twitter users, Chris and Gemma Chan were appointed as chaperones to the trio of co-stars instead of enjoying the evening just to avoid an international incident between the actors. One of the tweets said, Gemma Chan and Chris Pine single-handedly saving the Don't Worry Darling press junket by simply existing. Undoubtedly, those two should be financially compensated for their troubles and embarrassment. As another user wrote, they need an award for Best Supporting Actors as the dividers of Olivia, Harry and Florence. Harry Styles, who portrayed Jack, Florence's on-screen husband, didn't help matters with his nonsense answers to reporters' questions. When he was asked about his opinion on the movie, he said,
My favorite thing about the movie is it feels like a movie. It feels like a real go to the theater film movie that you kind of the reason why you go to watch something on the big screen.
It's really questionable if Harry himself knew what he was trying to say. Chris Pine, who portrayed Frank, who was sitting right next to him during the interview, looked like he didn't want to be there and looked like he zoned out just to not listen to Styles. As one tweet said on the Margot of Chris's according to Twitter, astral projecting during the conference, worry, I'm not even here, darling. The interview became a new meme template on Twitter and TikTok. The whole conference seemed like a giant fiasco anyway, as Gemma Chan and Chris Pine would agree. But the drama around the cast is a gift that keeps on giving. The most unhinged moment of the red carpet event, which got the social media to talk and overanalyze, was a video of Harry Styles allegedly spitting on Chris Pine. This happened as Harry was taking his seat next to Chris. The act was supposed to be the result of the tense atmosphere of the day. Some of the Twitter stans are actually convinced that Harry could be capable of doing it. However, a day after the premiere, a source close to Harry claimed that the allegation was not true because there is nothing but respect between these two men. A rep for Chris Pine also gave a statement to the incident. This is a ridiculous story, a complete fabrication and the result of an odd online illusion that is clearly deceiving and allows for foolish speculation. Somehow, the cast managed to sit through the screening, and not long after the first reviews were written and posted. The movie, set in the 1950s, following a woman living in a utopian community, debuted with 39% on Rotten Tomatoes from critics, which is a really low rating for the long-anticipated movie. The criticism is aimed mainly at the plot. One of the problems the critics might have with the movie is Harry's inexperience with playing one of the leads. Harry said in the interview, "What I like about acting is I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing," which doesn't really sound reassuring with his growing acting career and more movies to come, but several reviews claimed that Harry's performance was good enough for their tastes. On the other hand, Florence's performance in Don't Worry Darling didn't disappoint and was highly praised. One of the reviews claims that Pugh is easily the film's most vivid and compelling personality. She plays Alice in such a fiery fashion that most other characters seem robotic by comparison. Florence is undoubtedly a talented actress, which resulted in positive reviews. Who would have thought that all the drama and promo would result in this low rating? But the cast was undoubtedly relieved that the whole train wreck of press tour was finally at an end. As Florence wrote on her Instagram about her red carpet look, she didn't resist adding another jab at the incident. "I felt strong, proud, sexy, glamorous, free." It'll be probably an unforgettable experience for all of them, for sure. But what happens in Venice, unfortunately, doesn't stay in Venice. But it would be interesting to see a documentary movie which would discuss behind the scenes of Don't Worry Darling. Now it's the audience on the move. Are you ready for the Don't Worry Darling release? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.